This is Micah 7 and verse 15. You dig? You know what I mean? You see? Micah chapter 7 and verse 15. Micah 7 and verse 15. According to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt will I show unto him marvelous things. You dig? You know what I mean? You see? Hell yeah, man. His men. What the fuck you bitches gonna do with no protection, no hedge, no covering? You see? You know what I mean? The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might on the left-hand side. You see? Because the Heavenly Father, he gonna shake this motherfucker up, man. The mother of harlots. You understand? You see, Sodom of Egypt, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, that great whore. All you racist ass, evil, wicked ass crackers, man. And dick sucking ass, coon ass niggas. You see, you motherfucking niggas. You dusty, crusty, black demon devil ass niggas. You see, you niggas. You motherfuckers about to catch it. You about to feel it at a moment's notice, especially so-called black woman. You see, you about to catch it, nigga woman. Your bitch ass been proud for centuries and decades. You see? Yes. Ever since we got off the slave trade boat in 1619. Did you catch that? Did you see that? You see? You know what I mean? It's too many faggot ass motherfuckers, man. In this corrupt ass, filthy, disgusting ass society. You see? Fake ass, phony ass, faulty ass motherfuckers. These crackers, these peckerwoods, these honkies, and dick sucking ass niggas. You see? You know what I mean? Coon ass niggas, sellout ass niggas. You motherfuckers about to get a rude awakening. You see? You know what I mean? Micah chapter 7 and verse 15. Micah 7 and verse 15. According to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt will I show unto him marvelous things. Did you catch that? Did you see that? You see? Yes, the Heavenly Father, he putting in work tremendously, man, enormously, man. He breaking these devils, these honkies, these crackers, these peckerwoods. You see? The red Hebrew Edomites, so-called white people. These nigga women bitches. You see? Yes. He tearing down feminism. He tearing down the queen of heaven, queen of society. You see? Hell yeah, man. These motherfuckers sick. You know what I mean? You see? The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. You see? He said the nations. Woo! That's talking about all the people on the earth. You see? Especially these heathen devils, these brute beasts, these heathen devils. And that go for bitch-made ass, dick-sucking ass, dusty, crusty ass, black demon devil ass niggas. You niggas. You see, dick-sucking ass niggas that get told do by bitches. You see, that love blowing their people away every goddamn day over some Popeye chicken buns. What a total disgrace. You see, the nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. You see? See? Yeah, because his fourth industrial revolution, he's not going to succeed. See? You see? The Heavenly Father going to throw a monkey wrench in your devil daddy plans. The great reset. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that? You see? We can see up ahead what's coming down the pipeline. You see? Unlike you, dick sucking ass niggas. Fuck you and the things you love to do. You see? You know what I mean? You just want to suck and fuck another nigga bitch. Fuck you dick sucking ass niggas. Did you see that shit? You see? The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. Exactly, that's the key. Full of derision. Very confused. Look at your devil daddy. He's scrambling, man. He's in a frenzy. A trick bag. You see? You know what I mean? They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. You see? Their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like a serpent. See? Very confused. Confounded. Extremely. Abundantly. Tremendously. He said like a serpent. You see? See? Shady ass motherfuckers, man. Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that. You see? They shall lick the dust like a serpent. Ooh. You see? Yeah, he talking about dick sucking ass Babylonians. You Egyptians. You niggas. You motherfucking niggas. Especially so-called black woman. You see? You know why? Because the serpent and the nigger woman are best friends and best lovers. Bitch, say I'm lying. Exactly. You see? You know what I mean? They shall lick the dust like a serpent. You see? They shall move out of their holds like worms of the earth. You know what I mean? They shall be afraid of the Lord Yahweh, our power. That's the key. That's the point. See? These devils, these crackers, these honkies, these peckerwoods, these heathen devils, these brood beasts. You see? They are very petrified, terrified. Why the fuck you think they keep fucking with our channels, our lessons? You see? Most importantly, his bed wench working hand in hand with the devil the Bible speaks of. Did you see that shit? You see? They shall lick the dust like a serpent. Ooh, that's powerful, man. You see? They shall move out of their holds like worms of the earth. Exactly, man. They hiding right now, man. You see? And they bonkers. Yeah, your Fauci's, the super banker elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, the Gettys, the DuPonts. You see? Them wicked ass demon devils. These vipers, these cobras, these pythons, these serpents. You see? We look forward to a EMP. Like I said, man, you see? A blackout is coming. Uh, a gridlock. You see? Do you know what a fucking gridlock is? That means you ain't gonna have no electricity, no heat to warm up your house, no AC. You see? No electricity. Just like what's going on down there in Puerto Rico. You see? You know what I mean? They shall lick the dust like a serpent. You see? They shall move out of their holds like worms of the earth. They shall be afraid of the Lord Yahweh, our power. Exactly. That's the key. That's the point. These devils. You see? These honkies, these peckerwoods, so-called white people, the red Hebrew Edomites. They ain't white. You see? These motherfuckers are very afraid. Look what they did to the so-called black woman, the nigger woman. You see? You know what I mean? And shall fear because of thee. Exactly. See? That's powerful, man. He said these motherfuckers gonna be afraid, full of fear, petrified and terrified and scared straight, frightened to death. You see? Hell yeah, man, because this place collapsing, motherfucker. The queen, queen of heaven, queen of society. You see?
been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, you need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not going to play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make
This is Micah 7 and verse 20. You see, Micah chapter 7 and verse 20. Thou will perform the truth to Jacob. See, you see, this great, great, great gospel. Breaking you hoes. You proud ass, sedity ass, dingy, ditzy ass bitches. You and your devil daddy. You see, the truth. Bitches hate the Bible. They don't like being told what to do. You see, from a righteous, holy, godly perspective. Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that? You see? This fucking demon devil, he own these bitches, man. He own the so-called black woman. He got that bitch in his back pocket. You see? But the signs of the times we're living in, man, this place is falling, man. Fast, man. At an alarming, rapid speed. The queen of heaven, queen of society. You see? Modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, that great whore. This is Sodom of Egypt. Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that? You see? Daughter of Babylon that never been touched, that will be destroyed by thermal nuclear destruction. What the fuck? You see? Hypersonic ICBM missiles, topped off in between two Popeye chicken buns. Hell yeah. You see? These nigga women bitches, they ain't gonna have no hedge, man, no covering, man. These bitches believe in the devil. They love Satan. You see? Thou will perform the truth to Jacob. Who the fuck is Jacob? The Edomites? Fuck no. You see? Jacob represent niggas, us niggas, you motherfucking niggas, you goddamn niggas, us niggas. We represent Jacob. You see? And the mercy of Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers from the days of old. Woo! You see? We got the truth. 100%. But you want to buck up and scoff. Did you see that shit? You see? We've been telling you, man, what's up ahead, man. Famines, plagues, pestilence. You see? Death and terror and destruction. Chaos, anarchy, and mayhem. You see? These devils want to cause a problem. And guess what? They're going to use the so-called black woman. You see? Your Kim Kardashians, Mariah Carey, right? Raven Simone, B. Simone. You see? Suki Hana, Icy Spicy, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, whatever the fuck that bitch is. I don't know. I think that bitch is a man. You see? Like to say, call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call Halal, call Halal. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Kwam Yasharala, Prince of Power. Yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Shouts out Israelite foreigners, specular birds, you strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you, Israelite foreigners. Specular birds, you strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you. Call Elohim La, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. All praise, Mashiach, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect, the women and men, children that's going to make it to the kingdom. The honors, apostles, and elders, and watchmen, servants, and prophets, a great millstone. I learned this truth from only through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise Mashiach Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. It's on to the next one. Shalom. You see? See? He said, you motherfuckers gonna lick the dust like a serpent. You're gonna be very confused. Full of derision. You see?
Is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing. You did. Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm going to tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety or anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with.
They're lying there too. That's not what they just testified to. You just heard sworn testimony from multiple adjusters, and they said it happened. One adjuster had only ever worked for you over years in the industry, and he said he was repeatedly directed by you, by your company, Allstate, to change factual findings, to delete material in his reports, to alter his reports, to make them factually incorrect, all with the purpose of driving down the award and padding your profits.
I disagree with this statement.
Well, you know, I have to notice that, I mean, your profits have never been better. I mean, they're really quite extraordinary. Fiscal year 24, Allstate had $64 billion in revenue. That's 12% above the previous year. You made $4.6 billion in profits. And your CEO, Tom Wilson, last year was paid $26 million. Now, Miss Miguel can't get her claim paid out, but Tom Wilson, whoever the heck he is, gets $26 million. I mean, that's really extraordinary. Do you not have the money to pay people like Miss Miguel? Why is she not a priority, but Tom Wilson's salary is?
We paid Ms. Miguel's claim.
No, you didn't. You have given her a paltry sum. Your own adjusters, you said in your testimony just a second ago, you sent out an adjuster. In fact, you sent out 3. And 2 of those adjusters testified just now under oath that your company ordered them to alter their reports against their will, contrary to their advice, and in fact to render them factually inaccurate. That's extraordinary.
I disagree with her
You
statement.
disagree that's what they said?
I disagree that that's our process.
So they're just lying. As early as 1998, Allstate was sued because adjusters had multiple times reported changes to policies. This is as far back as the 1998 earthquake. Allstate was sued reports have been changed to indicate the damage was unrelated to the earthquake and thus not reimbursable by the homeowner's policy. That was in 1998. Or how about Hurricane Katrina in 2007? In 2007, a federal grand jury found that Allstate had altered adjustment and engineering reports to defraud homeowners and the federal government. The exact same thing that these gentlemen testified to here today. A judge also found that Allstate had paid $3 million, 2.8 to be exact, to hire a forensic company that falsified engineering reports. Exact same type of behavior that these gentlemen testified to today. Then there was Superstorm Sandy, where Allstate was accused of engaging in widespread falsifying of engineering reports to benefit insurers. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. But what's amazing is it's exactly what these two gentlemen said is still happening in your company. Now, your testimony is that none of this ever happened?
My testimony is that I wasn't involved with that.
Yeah, but you're responsible for it now, and you're here before this committee.
Correct.
So, this happened. You acknowledge that this has been a pattern and practice of your company since the 90s?
It's not a pattern in practice today.
When you changed it, you're saying that you rooted this out at some point.
That's not the way we handle claims.
It has been the way you've handled claims historically. We've seen it from the 90s.
This is Acts chapter 13. You see, Acts 13 and verse 10. You see, Acts chapter 13 and verse 10. And said, "Oh, full of all subtlety and all mischief." See, subtlety and mischief. These devils, man. Mr. White Man, Mr. Paleface. You understand? You see? See? They don't give a fuck, man. Are you listening? Very corrupt. You see? Full of what? Mischief. You see? Subtlety. You know what I mean? Very scantless and shady and scurvy and shisty. See? You see? Oh, full of all subtlety and all mischief. Your devil daddy, your slave master. You see? Thou child of the devil. That's the key. That's the point. These red dragon demon devils. You see? These honkies. These peckerwoods. So-called white people. The red Hebrew Edomites. You know what I mean? You see? Your devil daddy. These motherfuckers are shady, man, and scurvy. You see? See? Like I acknowledged and stated, man. Get prepared for these devils to cause a problem. You see? It's called pressure from above, pressure from below. You see? Yeah, to cause a problem because they want to get a reaction from niggas. You motherfucking niggas. You niggas. You see? Before they come with a goddamn solution. That chip. Everybody got to chip in. That's what it's all about. You see? You know what I mean? Thou child of the devil. Ooh. You see? Thou enemy of all righteousness, will thou not cease to pervert the right ways of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see? Exactly, man. Especially when they come to these devils, man. That go for you, dick-sucking ass niggas. You see? See? You follow the traits and tendencies of the devil. You bitch-made ass niggas, you love your oppressor, your slave master. You see?
Through the 2000s, and then we had today 2 additional witnesses here under oath, and we have multiple whistleblowers and written testimony who say it's exactly the same thing. You haven't changed a lick. We've got your word against everybody else's. Why should we believe you?
Because I'm telling the truth.
Right. Just like you apologized to Miss Miguel, right? I mean, it's really extraordinary. You're asking us to look at all the evidence and don't believe our lying eyes, right? I mean, just ignore the fact that your company has over and over and over again been sanctioned, lost lawsuits, paid out multi-million-dollar verdicts, all for this exact same thing: falsifying reports, interfering with adjusters' reports, hiring firms to send in false estimates, all to pad your profits. And you're just sitting here saying it never happens? Don't believe it? It's just an alternate reality, isn't it?
I don't believe so, no.
On what basis? What world do you live in?
On the basis that I lead this organization every day.
Right, which means you're responsible for it. Which is why I can't believe you wouldn't come in here and take responsibility for what your company is doing. I can't believe you wouldn't turn around and say to Ms. Miguel, we will make this right no matter what. And I can't believe you won't take responsibility for the fact that your company, as we've heard from sworn testimony, is continuing to engage in this behavior and now is also engaging in retaliation. It's a pattern in practice if I've ever seen one, Ms. Fiato. It's unbelievable. Do you have anything else you'd like to say in defense of Allstate?
It's not our pattern or practice.
We've just seen the record, and it is a hellscape of fraudulent behavior to punish your policyholders, rip off the public, rip off the federal government too, by the way, which you did multiple times in past years. You moved over funding and claims to the federal government, so FEMA would have to pay more, the taxpayer would have to pay more, and you would have to pay less. And I have to tell you, it's worked great for you. I mean, your profits are unbelievable. What do you make?
I'd be happy to discuss that after.
You can tell us. I mean, what do you make a year? Your CEO makes $26 million a year. What do you make?
I'm not comfortable discussing that in this forum.
Why not? I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable either if I represented a company like this.
If
You won't tell us?
I won't.
It's amazing. Well, all I can say is I think your testimony here today is pretty shameful, just like I think your company's behavior is pretty shameful.